Hey guys, what's up? It's Crumb and welcome to your Barcrawl mini quest guide for the 2007 servers. There's no skill or quest requirements for this mini quest. You will need 300 coins, and it's recommended to bring a teleport to Varrock, Falador, Camelot, Yanille, which I'll be using a Ring of Dueling for. Additionally, you could use the Nightmare Zone teleport, and a teleport to Barbarian Assault, which I'll be using a Games Necklace for. Also, you should bring around 3 stamina potions, or some sort of energy restore potions, as there's a lot of running in this mini quest. So to begin, head to Barbarian Assault here, and then run over to the Barbarian Outpost where the agility course is, and try to open the gate. Say I want to come through this gate, option 1. Say looks can be deceiving, I am in fact a Barbarian, option 2. And he will give you a Barcrawl card. Alright, so first off, teleport to Varrock. From here, run south down to the Blue Moon Inn. Make sure that your game is on all, so it's not on filter. It's going to make things useful. Go ahead and use the Barcrawl card on the bartender. Skip through the dialogue here. And in the chat box here, eventually you will see the bartender signs your card. If we go ahead and read the Barcrawl card, we'll see that the Blue Moon Inn is now checked as green. We need to complete every bar on that list, so let's go ahead now and run north. Up towards the bar, which is located in the northeast of Varrock, just close to the Wilderness Ditch is where we're heading now. So run north to Varrock Center and then head east. Once you've made it past the city walls, run north. The entrance is on the northern side, so go ahead and run there to make your way in. And all the way south, use the card on the bartender. And shortly in the little chat game dialogue, you'll see signs the card. Now let's teleport to Falador and run west. And use your Barcrawl card on either of the attendants, Emily or Kelly, and say you're doing the Alfred Grimhand Barcrawl, option 2. And you'll see it signs the card. Let's go ahead now and run east. We need to make our way down to Port Sarim. So run southeast, just behind the furnace here in the estate agent. When you see the road going south, follow it. At the intersection here, you want to go ahead and just keep running south. And when you make it into Port Sarim, the bar is just to the eastern side of the little city area here. Go ahead and make your way in, and use your Barcrawl card on the bartender. Once you sign the card, let's go ahead and make our way south onto the docks so we can take a boat to Crumb. Go ahead and pay fare with one of the seamen. cross the gangplank and run west. Here we'll find a little bar. Go ahead and use your card on Zambo. Run through the dialogue. And Zambo will sign your card. Let's go ahead now and make our way to Brimhaven, so run west. Once you reach the gate, simply run or once you reach the fence, it's just a little bit north, and you'll run into the gate. Then the bar will just be a little bit southwest. Use your card on the bartender. And once he signs it, let's go ahead and make our way towards the docks, which are just northwest from this location. Go ahead and pay fare with the customs officer, and you will go to Ardoin. Once here, cross the gangplank, and now we need to run into East Ardoin, but the area with the castle, where you do the underground pass quest. So let's go ahead and make our way into the town center, which is north, and then run west. Once you make your way to the bar here, go ahead and use your Barcrawl card on the bartender. Once the bartender signs the card, we now need to make our way to Tree Gnome Village, or Tree Gnome Stronghold. If you have completed the Tree Gnome Village quest, simply follow me. However, if you haven't, run north, and then west, and up. Go through the gates here, and that's where we need to be. But if you have completed the Tree Gnome Village quest, there's a bit of a quicker way to go ahead and get there. So simply head south. Around this little fenced-in house here. And you'll see a transportation symbol on the map. Here, go ahead and right-click and travel with the spirit tree and go to the Gnome Stronghold. Once again, if you don't have access to the spirit trees, very simple. You just need to go ahead and walk here. It takes a little bit longer. Now let's go ahead and head north. Up towards the Grand Tree. Open the door and climb up the ladder. And head east. Over towards the bar icon on the map and use the Barcrawl card on Blueberry. Or Blurberry. And he will sign the card. Now we need to make our way to Yanille. I'll be using my Ring of Dueling and going to Castle Wars and then running east. However, you could also use a Watchtower Teleport if you completed the Watchtower quest with something like 55 magic. Or if you had 60 construction, you could have also used a Yanille house tab, or any other way you want to get there, like a Nightmare Zone Teleport. There's a few different ways, but this is the only way that I have access to. But it's not too bad, so let's go ahead and run a little bit east here, past the ogres, and we're already at Yanille. Open the large doors to get in, and head to the bar, which is in the southwest of Yanille. Use your card on the bartender. And he signs it. Let's go ahead now and make our way to Camelot and run west into Sears Village, past the bank, past the Elemental Workshop, and into the bar. Go ahead and use your card. Go ahead and use your card on the bartender. And this will be the very last one. So once he signs it, the bartender signs the card. So if we try to read it now, it'll say that we're too drunk to be able to read it. We now need to go to Barbarian Outpost to complete the mini quest. I'm going to be using my games necklace to get there. Once here, simply run back around to the start. Talk to any of the guards outside of the gate. And we can now enter into the Barbarian Agility course. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, love, peace, and chicken grease.